Welcome to another episode of Pencil Spotting. Today we are taking a look at the Ticonderoga, my first Ticonderoga pencils. These are a beginner pencil. There were 4 of these in this package. This was $1.99, so these are 50 cents a piece if you discount the included pencil sharpener. They're a number 2 HB pencil. It says premium wood right here, premium wood, the perfect oversized beginner pencil. And of course the bonus is they're sharpened, and you can see indeed they are. So these are certified non-toxic, black graphite point for smooth, easy writing, and a latex-free eraser. These are made by the Dixon Ticonderoga Company in where is it? Doesn't say. weareticonderoga.com. It doesn't say where they are. These were made in Mexico. Interesting. I don't think I've ever used a pencil made in Mexico. So, and you do get praying PowerPoints, whatever that is. So, actually, when I ordered these, I thought these were going to be like triangular, and these are perfectly round. So I'm not quite sure what I was thinking, but I am not always impressed with Dixon Ticonderoga products. Their other pencils they advertise as the world's best pencil, and I beg to differ. But I do like these beginner-sized pencils. I love writing with a round pencil. And these big pencils are more comfortable sometimes for longer writing sessions. So I'm going to pop this open here, and we'll see what we make of this. And, of course, these never, ever come out the way you want them to. Trying not to destroy things, but there we go. This is what I was going for. Okay, so we have 4 pencils. Nice big chunky pencils here. We do have an eraser, and of course this will put a longer point on it than this. So let's just try this out. Ticonderoga My First. It writes smoothly. What can I say? Let me zoom in here a little bit. So it is a number 2 pencil, which is an HB pencil, which is kind of right in the middle of the scale. Let's see how well it erases. It says this is a latex-free eraser, and of course I wrote mistake twice because I'm going to erase it first with the eraser that's included with it. And that erases fairly clearly, except where I pressed really hard. I'm also going to try erasing it with this Pentel high polymer eraser, which is actually a fairly decent eraser. I think you can get these at Target, Walmart, Office Depot, etc. So, and that does erase fairly well. So, for writing on this cheap notebook paper, I think this is like a 50-cent notebook. It writes quite smoothly and out of the box as well. So no complaints there. Let's try our steno pad and see. This is again thinner, lighter paper, but it's a little bit smoother, higher quality than the notebook. The quick red fox jumped over the lazy red. Oh, I cannot believe I spelled dog wrong. So we'll erase the G. I did not do that on purpose, by the way. Dog. It erases fairly cleanly on this paper too. It's not as dark. It's not as dark on this paper, but it's nice. This is actually probably better than like regular Dixon Ticonderoga pencils. Fairly impressed with it. So let's try just some plain just paper out of the printer, because if you got little kids, they're probably going to want to draw with this kind of pencil. So we're going to draw. Let's draw the iconic picture of here's a house, and if you live in a house that looks like this, you are probably a very two-dimensional person. And that is a terrible drawing of a house, and your average 5-year-old could do a much better job. And of course, we have to have a tree, and tree bowls are always round. And then we have the sun, which is always in the corner and always emitting rays. And this writes fairly well. So we'll put in a little dog, ear, snout. He has a carrot for a snout. So anyway, and a tail. Yeah, it's a decent pencil for writing and drawing. It's very comfortable in the hand. It erases fairly well, so we'll put some apples in the tree and then decide we have too many, and it erases cleanly. So question I have here is, how well does this pencil sharpener sharpen? We shall see. So, a lot of times you have a couple issues with these kinds of sharpeners. First of all is how high quality is this wood? And if it's not super high quality, it's not going to sharpen very well. The other thing is, wow, how sharp is this blade? And of course, this blade is fairly sharp because it's nice and new. But we are not getting a decent point on this at all, and you probably can't see that. But it's really just chipped away at the lead. It hasn't sharpened the lead, it's just chipped away at it. So let's be civilized about this. That's that, and see what kind of, well, see, now it smeared it. Oh, well, anyway. So you can see it, one way it's sharp, the other way it's kind of flat. So it did not put a decent point on it. This is nice and sharp, but it's that quality of that lead is just not where it should be. So I'm going to try my Fiskars pencil sharpener, and we will see if we can get a better point on it. And I'm going to put this by the microphone. There's just a lot of, okay, there's just a lot of lead breakage in there. And this is the kind of point we get now. And your average 4 or 5-year-old is just not going to be able to deal with that. That's just going to break off. So I'm going to grab one of these other pencils, and I'm going to run and sharpen it in my F-mat sharpener, and I will be right back. Okay, so I went and sharpened this on my F-mat electric pencil sharpener, and you can see that put a much nicer point on that. So, I mean, I tried it with the pencil sharpener it came with. I tried it with my Fiskars. I don't think these are going to work out well for manual pencil sharpeners at all. Don't recommend. But this did put a nice point on it. So, of course, that sheet of paper is just a complete mess. But this is, we'll do our standard standard children's drawing, house, doorknob. You always have to have the doorknob. It's funny, one time when I was in high school, I was in a play, and there was a scene where somebody else, one character hands another character a letter. And as a run-through, we did the play for elementary kids. And so we had a bunch of 3rd and 4th graders sitting in the audience. And, you know, when we hand the letter, all we did was just had an envelope. And we heard a bunch of little kids in the first few rows go, "There's no stamp on the envelope." So it's always amazing what kind of detail little kids will notice. And usually it's like this, it's a doorknob. So we'll have the sun and the rays. And yeah, this is nice. So let's go back and test this out. So do not recommend manual pencil sharpener. Yeah, that writes quite nicely. So the late night writing sessions when I am kind of tired and I've been writing all day long and my fingers are sore, I will enjoy using these. These actually do quite nicely. And let's go back to our cheap notebook. The quick red fox jumped over The lazy red dog. All right, so that's our Dixon Ticonderoga My First. It's not Dixon Ticonderoga, it just says Ticonderoga. My First Ticonderoga. I'm not going to say rush out and buy these for your kid, or even rush out and buy them for yourselves. $2.50 or $2 for 4 of them. They're 50 cents a piece. There are better, less expensive alternatives. But if you can buy them on sale and get them cheap, or somebody gives them to you as a gift, not a bad pencil. Better than other Dixon Ticonderoga pencils. So there you go. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, please feel free to hit the like button. But if you have a question or a comment, please go ahead and leave one of those. I do read everything that I get, and I would love to respond to you. So until next time, have a great day, have a great week, and be careful out there.